Hi and welcome to the next lecture. Before we move on, I want to quickly go through the document and tick off the elements that we've done. For example, we've done the oak tree. We've done three. I had 3 tree types marked down here on this list. We actually did 5 different variations, so we can mark them off, which is quite cool. I'm not going to do dead tree and fallen tree. We can use the trees that we created here for that as placeholder. Grass type we already decided. I'm not gonna do a box version of the plants for the ground. They're not going to have any sort of collision or have any impact on the environment in terms of space and interaction, so we don't need to do those. Bush types might, but I think I can use sort of spheres and boxes in Unity for those. But I'll see when we get there, so we may come back to those at a later date. Once we start building our scene in Unity, we may come back to these. So that moves us on to rocks. Rocks are pretty boring, to be perfectly honest, to create. We will do them, but because we've been doing trees, I'm going to move on to something more interesting. I'm going to move on to the centerpiece. So we're going to start building the hut, and we're going to do it in pieces, like I've outlined here. And we're going to start with 31, the main hut. Now, if we look at the concept again, we're going to do, let's zoom in. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do the walls, and we're going to carve out the window and the door frame all the way around, and then we're going to follow through with the roof and the chimney, followed by the steps and the porch. It shouldn't take us very long just to create a box version of this, but this is really important. We're not going to do the interior in this course anyway, that's potentially for another course, but we do want to be able to walk up these steps and walk around on this porch and walk back down again and walk around it and probably interact with it. Well, we will interact with it once we've finished our scene completely. We'll be, we may even just do a shell of an inside, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next, the main structure of the hut. So let's get started. Okay, hi, so here we go. We're going to build the shell of this hut. Let's just take another look at the concept. So we're going to do the walls, cut out the door and cut out the window. I'm estimating at this stage it's about 20 meters. I'm going to do it 20 meters long, and I'm going to do about 20 meters square because that's quite deep, a deep hut there, even though it's probably not quite as deep as it is long because of the perspective we're using there. So if we say 20 meters by 18 as a starting point, this is the whole point of doing a box map, so we can determine how big we want it once we get it into Unity, and we can walk around and look at it from in there. So, and as a side note, it's elevated off the floor, propped up by these stones. It's got a slanted roof, so we have to take that into consideration. Yes, so okay, let's get started. So basically, it's going to be a giant box. So if we create the box, just create any box there for now, and let's make it over here. So 20. It's going to be 2000 centimeters. That's 20 meters. And width, we said 8, so it's 1800. Let's do 1800 centimeters. Okay, so that's 20 meters. It's 20 of these boxes by 18 of these boxes. Edged faces. We're going to modify this, and I'm going to allow edges for the door. In fact, actually, let's get the height. So I reckon the height at its tallest point up here. So if we say let's just say, for example, our guy is going to be 2 meters tall, which is what, 6.5 feet. It's quite a lot. And then we leave a little bit more there. So 3 meters here. So well, 5 meters at its top. At its peak, 5 meters. So let's go for that. 500. Seems quite small, doesn't it? When you're actually standing up close to it, it's not so small. And this is going to be elevated off the floor as well, so it's going to be up around there somewhere. I'm walking around. Let's change the colour to our... Right, so we're going to make some length segments for door, window. That's all we need for now. We're going to make some height segments, like so. We can always add some edge loops if we need to. Okay, so we right click, come out to editable poly. Okay, so we are now going to on 0 because that's be annoying being up there like that. Okay. And now let's do the door. So where do we want the door? I think the door, it looks to be around about middle, but I think I'm going to offset it slightly. So to leave space for the room, for the window. It's a third of the way along. Let's see what that looks like. So these edges here. See that I double clicked on an edge, double click on an edge, and it does the loop. Control to add that, Control to add that loop too, and double click. Okay, so in fact I'm going to deselect that. So let's move this along here. Let's move that back. It's going to be our window. Okay, so if I do a box, say 2 meters high. In fact, let's get our box. Bring it on over. Come on, fella. Let's get over here. There we go. So that's, if I copy him, if you're doing this in a studio, you'll be told how big doorways and things are. You'll have a gauge or a sort of document to work from. So we're gonna go with 2 meter doorways, which is quite large for a doorway. But that's how high I want my doorway to be. Remember, this is coming down yet. So let's select this edge and move it up. There we go. And our doorway can be, say it's 1 meter wide, just over 1 meter wide. I think that's probably about right. So let's just cut that out. Dink, there's our door. Let's go for the window. Let's do the window. Okay, so I think that's going to be too small already, just looking at that. Either that or the hut is absolutely enormous. Yes, Yes, I think the hut is really enormous. I think I've overestimated this. So 20 meters. No. I think we need to make it smaller. Okay, so let's just get these end verts like this. Right click. And if we move it maybe 2 meters, that's 200. Let's make it 18. So that's 18. It's still quite big. Yeah, that's really deep. So let's move this. Okay, minus 300. So it's now 15 wide by 18. So it's still quite large. Okay, let's tell you what to do. Let's do an edge loop. Just modify. Go back onto modeling tab. Go to Swift Loop. Let's do the center of the roof, which is going to be approximately in the middle, like so. And let's pull it down. So let's select. First of all, let's select this. Okay, so that's going to be the top of our roof. And I want to select these verts along the front here. Sorry, that edge is not going to be the top of our roof. That's going to be the top of the wall. Yeah, we're going to have a sloping roof going up to here like that. Okay, so let's get these verts at the top, like so, and bring them down. Because things can be quite deceptive when things are not sort of set up right initially. So, okay, so if we press S for snap, because I've already moved that in one axis, Max will remember that. So if I just select one of these verts that's red and move it, it will just automatically go up and down because I've got enable access constraints in Snap's toggle switched on, so it knows what to do basically. It knows to keep it. Let's just move that there, like so. Let's do the same for the back. Over here, move that down like that. The scale isn't right, to be honest. So we're going to make it even smaller. So this is the dilemmas you have to confront. Let's select these verts. Let's move them along another 3 meters. Let's say 300. So now that's 15. That's more like it. That's already, you can see that's kind of getting there. And let's move this 1 meter, so it's minus 100. And let's move this 2 meters, so it's minus 200. There we go. Keeps the middle, keeps that line central then. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. That looks looking a bit more like it. Still not happy. Still not happy with the size of that. Okay, first thing we need to do is let's just weld these verts. You can see it's having sorting problems there. So select the verts you want to weld and click on weld. Turn that off. Select these verts, click on weld. Okay, so there you go.